Hey there YouTube, That's here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a singles OU game that I played on Pokemon Showdown. I know that I haven't played singles in a really long time, and I haven't played a 6v6 singles game for even longer than that. I've mostly been sticking to VGC games, but since VGC's on a bit of a break until they announce the official format for next season, I figured I might as well go back, hit a Pokemon Showdown, and, get back to my roots in that singles OU ladder, and let's see if we can hit top 100. That's the plan. We're going to hit top 100 in singles, and this is the team that I'm going to be trying to do it with. I've got Celebi, Keldeo, Latios. Those are my three main cores of the team. It's actually Celebi, Keldeo that's the core, and Latios just pairs really well with them. It's actually the same core that I used back in Gen 5 in my Rain team, but this team is a bit different. Going with that core is going to be Suicune, Mega Manectric, and Togekiss. I don't know if I'm going to keep Mega Manectric in this team, because looking at the team, you can straight up see there's a really huge flaw in that it doesn't carry any physical attacks. The main plan is to go for a Nasty Pot with Celebi and Baton Pass that off to any of my huge special sweepers. And Keldeo and Latios both carry moves like Secret Sword. I think it's called Secret Sword, not Sacred Sword. It's one of the swords that hits the opponent's defensive stat, kind of like Psyshock, which Latios also carries. Or Latios, sorry. Anyways, you can see how the team works, and I'm going to try and do my best to showcase these games so you guys can follow me to my top 100 spree thing that I'm going for. So we're going to start off with my Netric. My Volt Switcher is going to be the best thing to start off with, especially against this team because I can read him leading with the Gyarados. So I have the best lead off right now. He's going to have to withdraw. He can't stand and eat that. He decides to go into his Hariyama. I'm expecting to see Assault Vest on him because I see he switches into it. Oh, we're going to Mega Evolve, first of all, get that nice and Timmy on there, and go for a Volt Switch. And after seeing him take that huge damage from my Volt Switch, I can confirm that that is indeed not an Assault Vest. So I decided to go into my Latios to finish things off with a Psyshock potentially, and we're going to see him get burned from his Flame Orb. So I'm thinking I'm just going to finish this off. I probably could have gotten away with substituting, maybe, because I don't know. He didn't go for Fake Out. He might have went for Knockoff or something. Going for Psyshock is generally the right idea there. So he's going to come in with Talonflame. I'm going to have to withdraw. If he's banded, that probably could have one-shotted me. I'm going to go into my full physical ball, Suicune, my favorite competitive Pokemon, my favorite legendary, and wall out that Flare Blitz and take practically no damage. So we're then going to see me restore health to my leftovers, and now I'm a great check to this Talonflame. We're going to see him withdraw and go into his Gyarados again, getting another Intimidate, but not really doing anything here. And I'm going to go for a Calm Mind. Looking at his team, you can see he has like a bunch of physical attackers and a couple main walls. I didn't really need to go for a Calm Mind, but I knew he was going to switch, and I wanted that just little bit of a... I just wanted to get one Calm Mind out before I knew he was going to taunt me. So that's a good way to put it. And I go for a Scald the next turn after getting taunted, and actually I do get the burn. So that is actually very, very good. Now I can do whatever I want against this Gyarados. He's going to start EQing me, but they don't do anything against my full bold Suicune. He's just going to stand and eat these Scalds all day. And looking back on it now, I remember when I was playing the game, I went for the Calm Mind because I thought if he switched to Gyarados and went for Taunt, that way I would at least get +1 before I got taunted, and that's exactly how it ended up. We're going to see him withdraw and go into Skarmory here to eat these Scalds, and I get another burn. This is a pretty lucky game for me. Burns 100% of the time every time. That's the effect of Scald, right? So, yeah, he's pretty much wasted his Skarmory now, and he just has to kind of stay in and eat that second burn, or that second Scald. And that's two Pokemon down. So far, looking pretty good for me. And we're going to see Dragonite come in. Dragonite is a pretty good counter if he's carrying a Lumberry, I would say. That Thunder Punch does a lot of damage, just about 48% to my bold Suicune. And I go for a Scald, and I get the burn. Man, that's 3 for 3. I would be so salty if I was this guy right now, but man, the luck is just really on my side this game. And now these Thunder Punches aren't really doing anything. So at this point, like, I kind of feel bad for the guy. Because, like, I want to get the burns, because that's how the Suicune set works. But man, 3 for 3, that is some ridiculous chances. We're going to see him go for another Thunder Punch, try and finish me off. But it's not going to work. It's going to let me get my rest off, fully healing me and putting me to sleep. But anyone who's seen this Suicune set before knows that it's full HP defense with Sleep Talk on the rest. So he switches out his Dragonite thinking he has a couple chances to go set up with his Shuckle. But, well, not really. I'm going to go for a sleep talk here, and I actually think that I don't do anything. I think I'm extremely tired, that I'm going to be resting for this turn, and kind of sucks that I wasted my chance there, but I can't complain about luck. I've been so lucky this game. I'm going to sleep talk again and go for another rest. My Suicune is dead tired. And we're going to see Shuckle start shell smashing, which is something that is kind of awkward to see on Shuckle. Normally you would see like Toxic or something weird, but I was already sleeping. I just don't know what the Shell Smash Shuckle is really hoping to accomplish here. You can see with his ability Contrary, it's going to lower his like offensive stats and his speed and raise his defensive stats, so it's kind of like using a Cosmic Power. But we see that he's going to be a Toxic Staller, but he already knows that I have Rest, so I don't really know what he's hoping to accomplish. So what I'm going to do is I think I just Calm Mind, back at him for a few turns and then just fire off some Scalds. And I didn't get the burn that time. Sorry, guys. Can't go 4 for 4. But it still does super effective damage, and it is quite a lot of damage at that. And, at any time I can actually just rest and go back to full. So I'm just going to do that now, and hopefully, I can rest, Sleep Talk a Scald and then wake up and Scald and finish him off and then win the game from there. So I'm going to be asleep this turn. I'm going to go for that Sleep Talk and third rest in a row. Oh man, my Suicune is drowsy. So he is almost maxed out on his Shell Smashes in the opposite direction. But this next turn I am going to Sleep Talk a Scald and I don't get the burn. But I don't know any way that this Shuckle can really do any damage to me at all. I go for another Scald, it's not going to do that much, and I'm thinking maybe he has Rest, which is exactly what I see this turn. But still, we know that he has Shell Smash, Toxic, Rest. I don't know what he's going to do. I figure I can just Calm Mind a couple more times and just two-shot him with Scald. That's my plan. So, sorry you guys have to wait through this boring couple turns, but that's how it goes. We see he goes for Bug Bite, which is his last offensive move. He'd probably be better off with Infestation trapping me in there, but whatever. It's his set, and it's actually not going to do that much. So this should be the last turn of me Calm Minding, or well, I have to Sleep Talk or whatever. And he actually switches into Talonflame after being like full Shell Smash, which is kind of weird. He gets a critical hit on the Brave Bird, which is actually really, really good for him. And I am asleep, and I get that last Calm Mind, and I pretty much have to Scald this guy right now. Even if he crit me, it still wouldn't kill me. So he goes for another Brave Bird. He's getting pretty low on health, and I'm gonna wake up and go for Rest. Oh man, I am so cheeky. Like that's pretty BM. Just let him kill himself with a Brave Bird. That's pretty funny stuff. He decides to withdraw into the Burns Dragonite. I don't know what good that thing's gonna do. And I'm just gonna keep sleep talking those Calm Minds all day, every day. I think I've hit like one Scald through Sleep Talk already. But the Burns have been in my favor, so I have no right to complain. And there's there's a Sleep Talk Scald. That's what we want to see. So Dragonite is going to go down, and is this going to be... Yeah, he just forfeited. So right there, that is going to be the Suicune 6-stock. All day, every day in UU, but making a great showing in OU, and I know I didn't really get to show that much of the team, but I figured this was a cool battle and worth uploading. I know it was a little bit stally near the end, but Suicune is my favorite Pokemon, and if I get to maximize its usage, I'll do that every game. So thank you guys for watching this battle. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.